another episode of A Walk with Male People, and we are honored to have an amazing guest here with us, Dwayne Williams. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be here. So
we've been having or wanting you on the show, so thank you so much for joining us. We've seen you on different screens now, as Blood and Water, as Laan, as Klomdinge, and we're excited for your journey. But I remember you. I met you through dance. What was your introduction into arts, the arts world?
My introduction was in high school, around grade 11 or grade 10. I started doing drama actually. Okay. So that was with South Peninsula Arts and Culture Forum, run by Greg Philander.
Sisa.
If he ever sees this.
Stunning.
There was, I think we needed to do a dance piece somewhere in one of our drama classes, and I danced then, and I remember doing a piece of choreography to some song, I can't even remember, but I just loved it since then. Wow. And it wasn't as serious as it is now, to the point it is now. So I first started doing drama, and then I wanted to study at UCT. Then I didn't make it into UCT to study drama. And
so you actually applied for drama?
Yeah, I applied for drama at UCT, didn't make it, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just leave drama altogether. I'm just gonna start dancing, because I was like, I used to watch Chris Brown music videos, and you copy the moves, So after that I was like, nah, I'm gonna start doing more dancing and invest my time into that rather. So.
And that was after school?
Yeah.
So and then did you join a crew? Like what happened after that?
So after high school, I had followed like Rudy Smith on YouTube a lot, and I used to watch his videos, and I used to love like Request and those guys. So I used to often watch a lot of dance videos, and then I saw Rudy was having auditions for Untitled, and then I auditioned for Untitled in 2011, and then I was just training with them, and that was like...
En toe raak jy lead? Ek het goed met 'n lead geraak.
No, I was at the back first. And
they put after work your way forward. Stunning. And how did that journey, dancing with him, add value to your journey as a dancer?
It was good because, I didn't think I could make a career out of dance. So at first it was just like a passion, learn the moves, and, just enjoy it for what it was. Yeah. And then it added value for me in terms of making it a career. I obviously love dance, and I love performing for people. So then, because I used to work at call centers, and I hated it. I hated it. Being stuck in that. And then I was like, I wanna make a career out of this. I wanna do dance for a living, and then found the value in that. And I kind of tried to do gigs and small little birthday parties and things, small things like that. So and that's what I started doing.
Amazing. And then you guys traveled overseas. You traveled with Untitled?
Yeah, we went to Vegas in 2013 to compete.
What was that like for you to obviously be there?
It was amazing. First time traveling overseas. I was so excited. Look here, I had no money.
Ek weet hoe voel ek was daar. Is it humble? It's humble.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna eat.
But it's that.
Let me tell you something. There was a time, because I was sharing a room with Deezy and Byron.
We also had with Deezy.
So, and everyone else had like money to go buy themselves like Burger King and all the liquor food. Yes. But then we went to, I think it was Costco. We went to go buy a box of cereal, and I think it was a 2-liter milk. And then, because we knew we had to eat porridge for a few days, we put water in the bath because we didn't have a fridge in the room. So we put the milk in the bath, the cold water. We just let it lie there, and every day we ate cereal. Because we didn't have money, but we wanted to be there for the experience. And like competing on that stage was on the other level. It was just, we came off there and we're like, don't even care how we place.
Wow.
I just wanted to be here and dance, and the people we met. It's great. So
it's so dope that you said that, because I remember I also wanted to buy like sneakers and stuff. Ek wil maar eat it eerst, because you need to eat before anything else. I know that feeling of not having. Then obviously the acting thing happened, but I asked you like off record also, would you say you were an actor that loves to dance, or would you say you were a dancer that does acting, or both?
Yeah, I think both, because like when I was younger, I've always wanted to be an actor. I had posters of Charlize Theron. I looked up to her, like she was
Ik zal
mine.
laat weten.
Please do.
Ik
Yeah.
ga van nou wat
Just give her...
Ja, ik ga nog gaan zeggen van jou. Just talented.
Just
Yeah,
let
that's
her
what- a
hook
young
me up
one.
there. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so I loved her, and even Ashton Kutcher, I used to love him as an actor as well. Strange actor to like, but yeah, I loved him. And then, like I said, the dancing happened, and I sort of forgot about that. And,
you.
you know, obviously, I managed to get an opportunity, and because life came full circle for me to then start my acting journey again. That's why I would say it's a bit of both for me, because even while I'm pursuing my acting career, it's so hard for me to let go of my dancing career.
I feel like I can speak with you about it.
Exactly,
People always
we know.
ask me, are you this, are you that? No?
Yeah.
But it's just, like
You
you
don't
said,
wanna be
life,
boxed up.
no.
Yeah.
Life just, like I wanted to be an actor or actress, but I never thought it was possible in my case again. But dancing happened sooner because there was competitions, you could do stuff. Well, the acting is, isn't it, what a nachi?
Exactly.
Dance, like it's just how life
happened to work out, and I think it was meant to work out the way it worked out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's been a lekker journey.
Beautiful. And I mean,
I've
Honey
enjoyed
3
it,
also
and-
happened.
Yeah.
Amazing. Tell us about that
that's right.
experience. Our auditions was obviously, we all went.
Honey was great. I think the hair honestly got me in, because at the time I had.
But you also,
my
I mean, it
hair
was
this
uitgesit
big,
for you. You know, when something is set out for you,
Yeah.
it was set. But tell us about that
Completely.
experience. I mean, working on set there and then bring it on as well.
Honey was a good experience. I enjoyed it. We had great choreographers.
Yeah.
Jose was working on that as well.
That was so mad for South Africa. No?
Yeah, it was. And even just getting to hang out with Cassie. I mean, a lot of us, like even when we were not shooting, we would go out with Cassie and like, you know, spend time with her. And yeah, so that was great. And just being on that international platform. After the movie came out, I was so excited to watch it, because there was so much dancing. You knew as a dancer, okay, I'm gonna see myself.
Baie belangrik.
I'm not gonna, you know.
Gesê het, ek is daar.
Exactly. You don't want to be. You wanna. You know, it's fine to be in the background. You know,
I get you.
in anything that you do. But with that movie, you know, it was a lot of us as dancers, was our first big contract.
I get you.
So it was.
And you
so
weren't
exciting.
working at the time, were you?
No, I think that was
done?
my first. Big,
So when
like,
did you? Was that the time when you were like, this is my thing, I'm gonna do this professionally?
Yes, completely. Because
Okay.
I had, like I said, I'd done like small little birthday things.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then that was your first big.
the big
Amazing.
contract type thing.
Amazing. Yeah, no, I want to take a quick break. Ek wil nie eintlik, want ek wil nou praat oor die sewende land journey, because that's a unique story as well, you know. And like you say, life comes full circles. We're gonna take a quick break, people. We're hanging out with Dwayne Williams. Don't go anywhere. And we are back, people. It is a walk with Mel. We're hanging out with Dwayne Williams. Before the break, we were talking about his dance journey, and obviously now I want to talk acting. And we said it earlier, like sometimes things just happen in a different way, man. Like you want to be an actor or actress, and then the dancing thing happened first. So like in the world that we live in, people like to box you, but I don't think.
Yeah,
we
shouldn't be
we
boxed.
shouldn't
I
be
mean,
boxed, you know.
You should be able to explore anything and everything that you want to explore.
Exactly. I want to speak Sewende Land. Tell us about that journey. How that was that your first acting gig?
Yeah, that was my first acting gig where I had full-on lines.
Wow.
So I saw actually Cleo, my wife.
Baie belangrik. Shout out to Cleo.
She actually saw on Facebook that they had this internship program that they were starting, and they were looking for, I think, 3 actors. She was like, you should just apply for this, just send in a self-tape. And I was like, nah, thousands of people are gonna apply, I'm not gonna get it. So anyway, she convinced me the way she always does. She convinced me, and I sent in an audition. And it was a while. I thought I probably didn't get it. And then we were in, where were we? We were somewhere outside of Cape Town teaching or something. And then I got a call saying that I got it. And then it wasn't even a call, but no call, but nothing. So it was very interesting. Wow. So yeah, so they told me I got the part. I was very excited. I couldn't actually believe it. My mom My mother she was so excited.
That's amazing.
Because obviously over the years we'd watch Seer in the Laan and you're so attached to it. So she was like, yo, my son is gonna be there with Hilda. Exactly. No, she was excited. She told everyone. So yeah, so it was a big deal for her. And I remember my first day on set. Yo, guys, I had no idea what multicam was. I got on set and I just thought, okay, I'm gonna be working now with all these people with Connie and Hilda, and so it was a big deal. So my first scene ever, I was just so focused on the lines, no acting experience, and I walk in and I say my lines and I think I did a great job. Yo, the director was so annoyed with me.
Shame.
I won't mention names, but the director was so annoyed with me because I didn't. They had to do so many takes because I didn't know where I had to stand and all of that. So there's a lot that went into it, and that was that first day was a fail. So I told myself I need to learn from this.
But also, if no one told you.
Exactly, you know.
You're not gonna know.
I think they expected. Oh, he knows what he's doing.
But you also maybe just like so aan die brand, laat ek weet net die brand is nog om te leer, you know.
But then can't I was messing up. But luckily,
but it shows that you're human.
Exactly, we all mess up, you know, and it depends on where you're working. And,
exactly.
You know, if some people have patience for you.
Yeah, no, of course. So. And then how long did you work there for? Yeah,
I was there for a year. Well, I love Vernon, Vernon the fashionista.
Yes!
So
tell us about that character.
Vernon was interesting. He was just he's a guy who was very much into clothes.
Okay.
So he worked in the boutique with Connie, and Connie was great. Quinn, she showed me everything because I spent most of my time with her. So she kind of showed me the ropes and told me like, do this, do that, calm down, not too much, all of those things.
I see what you mean.
So Vernon was lovely, and at first they were like, should he be into guys or should he be into women? They weren't sure. So I wasn't sure like how I should play it. Should I be
I get you.
As a fashionista now?
What are you?
Flamboyant, or should I?
Yes.
You know, so I tried to find the middle ground often.
Wow. That's a heavy way to start, no?
It was.
And I mean, I believe that will also like just build character and set you up for the next job. And I mean, Blood and Water happened, which I think was incredible. Well done to that.
Thank
really,
you so
Dwayne,
much.
you gave so much hope to me as well. Watching, I was like, yo, Dwayne, you're doing it. I can do it too. Everyone else can do it too. Mense wat van jou gemeenskap afkom, gaan 'n boek kry, man. So well done on that. Tell us about that experience. What was that like for you?
That was great.
Was that South Africa's first I think Netflix series, I'm not sure,
yes,
but it also did really well.
It was, it actually was South Africa's first Netflix series.
I'm thinking,
that was also awesome. Also, the way I got that was kind of similar to the way I got the Seer on the Laan thing, because so I was busy on a different theater job when I got the audition for that, and then I couldn't do it because I was busy on a 6-month contract, so I couldn't actually go to the audition. So I was like, forget about it. Then I finished this theater contract, and I saw a thing on Facebook. They're looking for someone for a show. So I was like, okay, let me audition and send the thing in. Didn't know what it was. Didn't know it was for Netflix. I just said there for Gambit Film. So I was like, okay, cool, let me audition. And then they emailed me. They said, you got the part. This is what the part is. Found out it was a gay role.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's fine.
But as an actor, I don't think people get it, man.
That's the thing.
And I want to talk about it. I think, and especially in South Africa, it's different. Obviously, in the States, it's different. In Europe, completely. It's even different. In Europe, they go fully even nude and whatever.
And I think in acting years, age-wise, I think we're still quite young. You know what I mean? So and
it's okay.
Yes, it's fine. And like a lot of our things are still very much family oriented.
So when they see you, hulle maak hulle mind op oor jou.
Yes, exactly. So it's like, oh, we're not comfortable yet. The country is not ready for that. And I think Blood and Water is trying to open that door. You know what I mean?
Also internationally, ook must compete.
Yes, exactly. You, especially on a platform like Netflix, you know the views are gonna be your Americans and your Europeans and all of that. So they're trying to open up the doors by saying, okay, look here, we're gonna have sex, we're gonna have drugs, we're gonna have different types of
also
relationships.
they try and make it so real for you guys to believe it. And also wat mense nie weet is that julle weet hy is jy speel 'n karakter.
Yes,
you playing it's not you. And that and if you get upset at that person, it means that you really did a great job.
So I mean it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But I mean people do give you flack for it. I mean you know also as well. People can give you flack or people can say like, well done on doing such a great job or like like I remember Vernon on Seven the Laan had a storyline where he was homeless. And I came down to Cape Town for a while and this lady was like, I saw you back from America, you don't have a place to stay, are you okay?
Says that? She was eindelijk at Seven the Laan.
Yes. I was like, no, I'm okay.
Me, Dwayne is fine. But on the other hand, I get it.
So,
and you probably forgot again because they shot it.
It was such a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, shame. She was
hectic.
But even with Mark, like you were saying, people forget that it's not real. It's just you as an actor.
Yeah.
That gap between action and cut is a different world that we live in. So whatever Mark does,
he's Mark.
Exactly. And that's our profession. As actors,
exactly.
So.
What is the first thing that you get when you get a script? What is the first thing when you book a role? What is the first thing that you do for preparation?
For me, prep-wise. So I go through, I try and learn the lines, I try and get it ingrained in my head, but I try not to just be line based so that I am
flexible.
I don't want to be monotone, I don't want to be one dimensional. So in order to be, three dimensional, first get the lines and then I try and get into the character's mind, try and figure out, apart from what is in the script, what is his background, who is he as a person, where does he come from, where is he going, what is his intention, and especially because I didn't really see the Mark's character in Blood and Water as a big character. It was just a support to the leads. So he had very little lines and few scenes, but it's still important to know. It's important to build that foundation for the character so that it's as real as possible.
You are a bookable artist, I think, look-wise. Also, sometimes things are set out for you. And also, work ethic, I think, is important. I want you to just touch on that because you've been booking a lot of work, which is great, and it's solid work, man. What would you say? What's important for people if there's artists watching, dancers that maybe wants to become an actor? What's important?
I definitely think humility is important. First and foremost, humility is very important. I mean, it's fine to be proud of yourself as an actor and have a lot of confidence. That is great, and as an actor you should have confidence. But I think you need to be very humble, hardworking as well, and be willing to learn always. Whether you are a dancer or actor or a singer, all of us, you are always a student to the craft. So we need to always be willing to be a sponge on set or off set and take in and learn, you know what I mean? So definitely, be willing to learn, being humble, and just making the most out of it. Because I mean, in order for you to book other work, people need to see the way you work
as a person,
and then go like, okay, cool, he's lovely to work with. Let's book him on the next thing.
Ek gaan nou die stukkie wat jy nou gesê het vir Charlize stuur. So that
please do.
No, I'm gonna just use this part of the. No, but it's so. I believe in it. Everything that you just said. That's definitely stuff that I believe in as well. You need to be a student always.
Yeah, and I mean, arrogance is not gonna take you very far.
Exactly. So, and that's why I'm saying you're a kind person, but also soos ek sê die Here het seker goed ook net vir uitgesit wat jy is.
Exactly.
I want to speak about West Side Story. Well done on that as well. As theatre, obviously different different to film. Let's talk about how you had to adapt to that and what that experience was like.
I think out of all the experiences, that was probably my best. I love watching theatre. I love musical theatre as well. I can't sing that well, but there is a bit of a there's a something.
Voice to men.
There's I can hold a bit of a note. So
I'm also there. I think I can, but
let's get into a musical.
That's why I don't get into like no, but anyway,
so West Side Story was lekker. the dancing is also different because it's not like, it's not hip hop.
It's hip-hop,
So it's very much for theater and everything is much bigger and much larger than, you know, for screen, you know. But also being a dancer helped with that because, you know, as performers on stage, we must like to, you know, pull the faces. So that helped a lot, and I love that on stage it's one take, you know. You can't go back on it.
No.
So either if you are messing up, it's okay, we need to now improvise.
And that's where the dancing also comes in. When the mens valt on op stage, goed gebeur, you know.
You can't stop or anything. So yeah, it was
incredible.
One of the best experiences of my life, honestly. And like just performing to like a crowd of people.
Who is reacting immediately.
Yes, there's an adrenaline there that screen doesn't give you. But screen is lekker on its
other
way.
level. I get it. No, I totally understand. What would you say did the acting journey so far? Like, what did that teach you?
So much. But I think one of the most important things that it's taught me is that it's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to be who you are as a person, and still have to pursue acting in any capacity. And by that I mean, so for me as a person, for example, in my personality, I'm quite an introverted person. So people think that quiet people people think that like actors are quite loud and all over the place. But because that's a job and you are an actor, it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be an introvert. You can be in your corner, and you know. But if you need to, so that's honestly, that is what I've learned as an actor. That it's also okay to be me, and I don't have to put on a facade of like, oh, I must now be a certain way because I'm around all these big actors and all of them are. It's okay to just be who you are, you know.
That's so important that you said this.
And I think also just Dwayne learned a lot that like, yo, this journey is hard. It's tough, you know, the life of auditions. You need to have thick skin.
How do you handle auditions?
I don't. I don't handle it, I'm telling you.
Or rejections, let me rather say that. How do you handle rejections?
I'm bad. I've gotten better, but like, so like I will sit.
I also reject myself before the time. You know, I do that to make myself feel
it makes it
like, no, I'm definitely. I would go and be like,
yeah, it almost kind of makes it better, but yeah, I will sit on something. If I didn't get it, I will sit on something for a long time.
Or if you don't feel lekker with the performance, maybe if I don't feel, I would think of
like,
how
it didn't go well.
What must I work on or what?
So you almost like anticipate that, like, I'm not gonna get it.
Lekker,
But I've definitely gotten better, and I'm trying to just brush it to the side now, and it's gotten better.
En dan aksiespaza, zeker reg?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I saw you promoting it on the socials. Roy outfitje aan. What character? Tell us about that character. And
so that's Angelo.
Lekker Angie. Angelo.
Angelo is he's supposed to be this good-looking guy. But
hello, keep it in the eye.
He's supposed to be this good-looking guy who's not the smartest.
Shame.
So it's a bit dumb.
It's a bit
He doesn't always like follow what's happening in the room.
Okay.
So Axie Spaza follows the journey of this diverse group of people who work in this now spaza shop. That's not really a spaza. It's more of like a normal store.
Yeah.
So it follows all their journeys, what goes on in the store every day. And I love this character because I feel like he's very close to who I am as Dwayne. Not at the good-looking part, but like being the silly.
I know what you mean.
The silly part, you know. So often you won't follow what's happening, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Say the dumbest things, but he is lovely. I've grown to love him, man.
Amazing. And it's playing on?
So that's on SABC2. It has the season has finished.
Okay.
We're hoping for a second season.
Amazing.
But yeah, because that was comedy, at first I was very scared of it. Yeah. Because I always said to myself I would never do comedy because it's not I don't feel like it's my genre.
Okay.
You know? But then God is like,
Net wat jy gesê het.
Ja, here you go.
Ek is ook week like with die comedy.
Ja.
Maar nou ek is baie serious goed hier. Jy moet werk aan jou emotional life. Like you need to, so it is like that you need to be.
Exactly, because I had this conversation with someone like 2 weeks before that happened. And then it was like, there you go. Just because you said it, I'm going to challenge you. And it was a challenge. And I love it because...
It's so lekker.
Yeah, you can kind of bounce off of the other actors and improv a lot. So, yeah, I like that.
Amazing.
You're being stuck in a corner, and God is like, okay, so what you going to do now that you're in this position?
Dope, and you grow. So, I love it. Last few questions. I just want to ask you, like, obviously... for mense sien hulle al die sukses, hulle sien Dwayne Williams, Laan, Axie Spaza, you see in commercials and all of those stuff. But what did you have to sacrifice? I mean, I'm just listening to you now. I mean, obviously, baie mense doen ek van jou worry for that, no worry, you get it, but what would you say was what do you like sacrifice in it, like in your life to get to that success? En as miskien sukses vir ander mense, but jy voel miskien sommer nog doen, but like what would you say?
Definitely I feel like I've had to sacrifice a lot of time. I've had to sacrifice maybe excluding myself from certain circles of friendship in order for me to focus on myself.
Wow.
And I think sometimes people can take offense to that.
Of course.
It's like, oh, but now you don't talk to us anymore. But sometimes it's not I'm not pushing you to the side. I'm sacrificing that time with you in order for me to focus on myself.
Exactly, which is important.
And where am I going as an artist? Because you also wanna grow as an individual and that path that I'm on. So I've had to sacrifice that. And just lots of work and hours at night and
prep.
Just loads of time and
well said. Social media, waar kan die mense vir jou vang as hulle wil support?
My Instagram handle is at I am Dwayne Williams, I think.
That's the celeb wise. I must actually change mine to I am Melissa, because I know that a lot of the people who say I am, it's over.
No, before it was worse. It was _D_ .will.
It's not too I know. Same. So I'm still there. I'm gonna change. Okay, so I am Dwayne Williams.
I am Dwayne Williams.
Love it.
And then on Facebook, I'm barely on Facebook. But just Dwayne Williams.
Lekker man. And then advice to the young people watching. I mean, I feel like we're living in a time where we're always comparing ourselves. Social media. I mean, even in the industry that we're in, it's a competition. What advice would you give to young people living in this time?
Advice I'd give is exactly what you just said. Don't compare yourself to anyone. It's so tough because you feel like this person is doing this and that at age of 18. Why am I not doing this?
You feel useless.
Especially me. I'm like 30. I'm like, someone at 18 is doing this, but you have to remind yourself that everyone's journey is not the same.
And look at your journey. You always want to act. But also I feel like when you're gifted with something, wanneer jy toek man, jou tyd gaan kom and maybe vir my ook, ek wou het altyd gedoen het, maar het uitgewerk toe ek jonger was. Dit moes nie, because maybe I wouldn't have lost it.
That just wasn't the right time for you, and you need to be ready for whatever it is that you're meant to do. And like all of us are meant to do something. We all have a purpose, but it might not happen at 30. But there is a road that you're supposed to be on. So stay on the road, be persistent, work hard, and take it all, especially being in the art industry, take it with a pinch of salt and don't doubt yourself or your talent. I feel like I'm actually I'm saying it for myself actually. But you'll be okay.
Thank you, Dwayne. We wish you all the best, and I am extremely happy for all your success. I mean, we didn't even touch on it. I mean, you done Bring It On 6. That's where we work together, and I mean, so many commercials. Squad in the building. But I mean, like I said, your work ethic, your professionalism, and your kindness. Really, that to me, I was like, nah, man, just genuine. So thank you for sharing that with us, and we wish you only the best. Soos ek sê, ek sal vir Charlie's nou laat weet.
Please do.
And then I'll see you in Hollywood.
Holler at me.
I'll see you in Hollywood. Well done and all the best. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Support Dwayne Williams. You can catch the repeat of the show next week, Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Kyk hier is lekker vibes, walk with my main man, Dwayne Williams. Hello.
Yeah.